sure. get started, I just wanted to say that was compiled of all the photos and videos that were given to me by members of FBLA. This year I did not have as many as last year, so as you can see there were a lot of recurring people. For all you members, middle school and high school sitting, for whoever's doing it next year, because it won't be me, please upload every photo and video you have to the band app to be included in the video, because I only take photos based on that. Thank you.
I would also like to welcome our students, parents, and other family members. Thank you for taking the time out of all of your busy schedules so that we can celebrate the accomplishments of our FBLA members throughout this past school year. As the advisor for the high school chapter, I cannot be more proud of the accomplishments that all of our members have attained. As you may or may not know, when I first began teaching at Thorpe High School in 2016, I also originated the first FBLA chapter in our district. Back when I was in high school, I was a very active member of my high school chapter and reaped many of the rewards that all of our students are now experiencing. Due to my passion for FBLA, I was more than excited when Mr. Lasisko and the Thorpe Area School Board supported my request to start our first chapter. Ever since 2016, we have grown our members and our activities. Just 2 years ago, we were excited to start 2 new middle school chapters at each of our buildings. Our members at both of our middle school chapters hit the ground running. As tonight's program moves along, we will hear about many of the activities that our chapters have been involved in. At this time, I would like to introduce Mrs. Lindermuth, LD Morris Middle School Advisor.
Thank you for having me. I am honored to be a part of this organization. 2 years ago, my daughter McKenna signed up to be a part of Mrs. Thompson's FBLA group. At that time, I knew very little about what that meant. As a parent, I watched as my daughter gained confidence and self-esteem through participating in conferences and competing at the state leadership conference. During that same year, the middle school chapter started, and I was able to work closely with my predecessor, Ms. Petrucci. I was able to go on several trips, including twice at the state conference in Hershey, where I saw our students learn, grow, and succeed as individuals. I was also able to sit as a judge at both regional and state levels. Then in February, I found out that Ms. Petrucci was moving to a new district, and she asked if I would take her place as FBLA advisor for the LB. It was a bit intimidating at first, but I knew that these kids would help me along the way. I am thankful for all of these students. They make me proud to be a part of their success and the success of Thorpe FBLA. Please welcome Ms. Anita Ripecki, co-advisor of the Penn Kidders Middle School chapter.
Good evening, everyone. I'm so excited to be here tonight and to be part of this FBLA family. As a new advisor, I want to start by saying thank you to the students and staff who have welcomed me and helped make this a great start. Even though I'm just beginning my journey with FBLA, I've already seen how special this organization is. It's about more than just business. It's about building confidence, learning to lead and working together as a team. To our students, I'm so proud of everything you've done this year. Whether you competed, helped with events, or showed up ready to learn, you've already started becoming great leaders. I can't wait to continue learning and growing with all of you in the upcoming years. Next year is full of opportunity, and I'm excited to support you every step of the way. Let's keep challenging ourselves, trying new things, and helping each other succeed. Thank you again for letting me be a part of this, and here's to a great year ahead. I would like to introduce Ms. Sepulveda, my co-advisor at Banquet Middle School.
It's an honor to stand here tonight, not just as an advisor, but as someone who once sat in your shoes. As a proud alum of the Jim Thorpe High School FBLA chapter, this is a truly full circle moment for me. I want to begin by expressing my gratitude to the people who worked tirelessly to make FBLA the success that it is. Mrs. Thompson, your dedication, countless hours, energy, and heart you poured into this program
Connie Sepulveda. Fundraising Coordinator, Lena Quezada. Community Service Coordinator, Sophie Durain. Will Abby Hess, the president of our LD Morris chapter, please come forward? Abby will continue the parade of officers with our LD officers.
Our LD Morris officers. Vice President Logan Gillespie. Secretary Amelia Cornish. Treasurer Elizabeth McKee. Historian Riley Reese. Senior Community Service Coordinator Kaylee Alomar. Will Ella Rainey, the president of our Penn Pitter chapter, please come forward? Ella will continue the parade of officers with the Penn Pitter officers.
Vice President Eva Provis, Secretary Olivia Coleman, Treasurer President Secretary Historic Louise Holman.
At this time, we would like to conduct roll call. For each of our chapters, when I call your school, please stand and state how many members are present this evening. We're going to start with Anna from Jim Thorpe Area High School.
In total, for the Jim Thorpe Area High School, we have 183 members.
Next, we're going to have Amelia from LB Morris Middle School.
We have 65 members.
Lastly, we're going to have Madison from Penn Pitter Middle School.
We have 30 members.
words together stand for Future Business Leaders of America. The crest stands for our organization, which provides opportunities for each member to become a leader of tomorrow.
At the State Leadership Conference in Hershey last month, Jim Thorpe Area High School was recognized with the following awards. First in total chapter community service hours with 4,969 hours. Fifth in largest local chapter membership out of 272 chapters. Second in local market share. William H. Sheldon Outstanding Chapter Criteria. Hollis and Kitty Guy Gold Seal Chapter Award of Merit. Gold Champion Chapter. Service Season, Shaping Success, Summer Starter, and CTV Celebration.
We would like to recognize our members for their accomplishments throughout the school year. Each student will be recognized for the event that they have participated in, as well as any other awards they achieved, such as National Business Honor Society, Big 33 Contributor for Community Service, Chapter Officers, Regional Officers, the BAA Awards, and Nationals Qualifiers. As your name is called, please come up to the stage to accept your awards. You're going to come up on the left side of the stage. As there are a lot of students, we ask that you recognize, we ask you to hold your applause until the end so the students can hear their names being called.
Nyla Atkinson. Lyle Augustine. Abby Bear. Cadence Baird. Gavin Baker. Avery Gallia. Wyatt Berger. Olivia Bierman. Chloe Borges. Luke Bosey. Kira Brown. Hayden Brown. Gabriel Brzezinski. Matilda Brzezinski. And then Gabriella Sarah. And then that's the end, so you can file.
Bodie Chicarelli. Angelique Julie. Chris Chawani. Kevin Chawani. Victoria Shufred. Sauter Sumola. Ralph Clay. Gabriella Cuddy. Anthony Careless. Jack Becker. Janelle Capuzo.
Tobias Garner. Kyle George. Zoe George. Eva Getz. Jalen Gonzalez. Remy Gorski. Kaylin Grover. Alex Guadalupe. James Haas. Benjamin Harnish. Danielle Harris. Mary Ray Harrison. Brent Harwood. Cole Harwood.
Madison Schwartz, Kimora Steele Griffith, Layla Steerfoss, Nolani Sepulveda, Sophia Shaw, Jeremy Siegfried, Savannah Singles, Brady Skelly, Chloe Scrappitz, and Brianna Sminsky.
Ayana Sockwell, Michael Saul, Victoria Stella, Maya Stewart, Sadie Strack, Gabby Stroll, Dory Stroll, Nakaya Stroll, Isabella Sully, Trent Sutton, Gianna Tab, Chloe Tantala, Katie Tate, Landon Thompson, and Ashley Truman.
Fabiana Valdez Reed, Ian Rolfe, Colin Warren, Savannah Wentz, Miley Wenzel, Ada Wise, Jayla Hinkle, Leah Young, Hannah Yoder, Ira Young, Brooklyn Newhouse, Adam Zokovic, and Daniel Zokovic.
Congratulations to all of our high school award winners. Will the LB officers please come forward? This year is the second year that Jim Thorpe High School, or Jim Thorpe School District had middle school chapters, and to say that both of our chapters did amazing is an understatement. The LB Morris has a total membership of 65 students, and we had almost full participation with competitive events. At the State Leadership Conference in Hershey, our LB Morris chapter earned the following recognitions: second largest local chapter membership, first largest local chapter market share, second outstanding middle school chapter, first community service presentation by Kaylee Hallenor, Logan Gillespie, and Riley Reese, third annual chapter activities by Abby Hess, Amelia Carnish, and Elizabeth McKee. We are now going to recognize the individual award winners for LB Morris and Penn Care Middle Schools. Our middle school students were able to choose to compete in either a national event. These events allow them to qualify for the National Leadership Conference or a state event where students are competing against students in Pennsylvania and do not go forward to the national conference. Our students will also be recognized for a Big 33 contributor for community service, chapter officers, and national qualifiers. Shiloh Rain Alceveda, Kaylee Baird, Gabriella Barrientos, Phineas Bento, Ashley Bento, Julius Brown, Jasmine Burak, Liam Capalella, and Emily Flood.
Amelia Kreiner, Madison Keel, Mabel Kelly, Megan Knight, April Van, Delilah Levitt, Michaela Lewis, Cheyenne Wow, Nicole Mack, Vincent Mangione, Elizabeth McGee, Ray Miller. Jason Nelson, Amali Kairuski, Summer Peasick, Joseph Luke, Ryan Reese, Benjamin Remmel, Michael Riley, Carmela Riley, Ethan Roberts, Michaela Serrano, Elliot Seaver.
Caitlin Scally, Isabella Stockius, Ryder Tate, Logan Siegel, Carmela Torres, Callie Trexler, Elizabeth Cheek, Brady Anderson, and Shyla Daniel.
Will the Banquet officers please come forward? Our Banquet chapter was also very productive this year with 30 active students. Our Banquet chapter earned the following recognition at State Leadership Conference in April: third largest local chapter membership, second largest local chapter market share, first outstanding middle school chapter, fourth annual chapter activities with Olivia Holland, Ella Ramey, and Kylie Sullivan.
Sarkisic, Savannah Barnaba, Alex Riddle, Rose Valentino, Carmen Carmona, Emma Sarah, Joey Palmer, Anthony Duncan, Casey Islander, Liam Curtis, Caitlin Garner, Parker Grant, Another congratulations to all of our middle school students for trying something brand new and being extremely successful. We are all so proud of all of you and can't wait to see the things that you accomplish next year at the high school or in 8th grade as our new FBLA leaders.
At this time, I would like to call up the following students who qualified for nationals. High school, Autumn McKenna, 3rd, UX Design. Martin Alaska, 3rd, Public Speaking. Kaylee Tate, 3rd, Help Desk. LB, Isabella Garcia, 1st, Interpersonal Communication. Megan LaKite, 3rd, Exploring Leadership. Danny Hummel, 3rd, Interpersonal Communication. Logan Gillespie, 3rd, Marketing Mix Challenge. Logan Feeble, 4th, Exploring Leadership. Lucy Decker, 4th, FBLA Concepts. Nicole Mack, 4th, Interpersonal Communication. Isabella Stalmatis, 4th, Learning Strategies. Community Service Presentation, Kaylee Hallenor, Logan Gillespie, Riley Reese. Annual Chapter Activities, Abby Hess, Amelia Carnish, Elizabeth McGee. PK, Sullivan Warmer, 2nd, Interpersonal Communication. Liam O'Campo, 4th, Exploring Technology. Madison Sackisitz, 4th, Financial Literacy. Annual Chapter Activities, Olivia Holland, Ella Rainey, Kylie Sullivan.
Overall, we have three high school students and 26 middle school students who qualified for the National Leadership Conference in Anaheim. We have a total of 8 high school and 10 middle school students who will be attending the conference in June. We are extremely grateful for the many businesses that have supported us financially to help reduce the cost of attending the National Leadership Conference. A special thank you goes out to the following businesses and organizations: Jim Thorpe Area School District, Platinum sponsors St. Luke's, Silver sponsors Mock Jump Trust Company and Amazon, Bronze sponsors Immaculate Conception Church, BTM Incorporated, Brisbane Industrial, and Copper sponsors Jim Thorpe National Bank. Special thanks also goes out to the following businesses: Bambi Alsasser, Dream Team Destinations, Fairmount Realty, Bellamia, Castlegate Realty, Dominales, Gaglianos, Highwood USA, Jim Thorpe Lions Foundation, Lehighton Downtown Initiative, Tommy Subs, Union Public House, Valerios, Woods Ice Cream, and a list of each of these businesses and organizations is also included in your program. Please remember them in the future for their support of FBLA.
We would like to take a minute to recognize our chaperones who have helped on our overnight trips to the State Leadership Workshop and the State Leadership Conference. Will the following chaperones please come forward? Mr. Hallenor, Miss Harwood, Mrs. Kern, Mr. Warren. Please accept this as a small token of our appreciation.
do this without you guys. You had no idea what you were getting into when I called you into this, right? So I would like to call up Mrs. Rapecki, Mrs. Lindermuth, Mrs. Sepulveda, and also Mrs. Petrucci. She came back to join us today and see everyone. So we're going to have everybody come up.
Officers, we would like to present Ms. Thompson and Mr. Lasisko with a gift. Mr. Lasisko, if you are here, could you please come to the stage?
I think he's still in.
I don't know if he's here. Okay. Well, okay. We're gonna go grab Mr. Lasisko. So for those of you who don't know, the reason why we're giving Mr. Lasisko a gift is because this year he has announced his retirement as high school principal. If anybody knows Mr. Lasisko, you know he is the most kind principal you could ever meet, and in general, the most kind person ever. So we really wanted to make sure we honored him as FBLA, because I'm sure you've seen he's at every event, every conference of everything. He just loves our school to the bone, and he'll always be a part of our community. So we wanted to make sure we could honor him. And we, of course, want to honor Ms. Thompson, the founder of Jim Thorpe Area High School and FBLA. So we're granting them both the certificate and a bouquet of flowers with yellow and blue, the themes of FBLA. So,
And purple.
and purple, because it's Ms. Thompson's favorite color. Here he comes. Can we get a round of applause for Mr. Lasisko? Very excited to be on it. So Mr. Lasisko, we want to thank you for your 20+ years of service for Jim Thorpe Area High School. You've been at every single FBLA event. You're always there, and you're so supportive of FBLA. So we wanted to honor you in your retirement, and we wish you the best. And thank you so much for everything you've done for FBLA High School.
It was all the officers.
I just want to thank everybody. This FBLA is a tremendous opportunity for our students to learn. Everything that they learn here can be boring sometimes, but putting it to use in the real life is the best thing in the world. So keep this up. We have a great team, and the leadership is here, and all the younger students. Keep going. So, and thank you very much.
These guys, I have to tell you, I could not do it without them. They truly are amazing. I told them that we needed to step up and I needed their help, and they're in my room in the morning, they're in my room all day long. Anything I ask them to do, they're doing. They're coming to ask me what they can do. Sometimes I have nothing, sometimes I just give them everything. But I truly appreciate each and every one of them. And I'm looking forward to the next few years. So our first person that we're going to have speak is Milani.
Hello, everyone. Thank you all for coming to Jim Thorpe, FBLA's second annual banquet. I would like to start off by thanking our members, advisors, and Jim Thorpe Area School District for allowing our chapter to have such an amazing year. FBLA has been one of the best things to happen to me in my high school years. Honestly, I've never liked giving speeches or presentations. It was something I was scared of for years. After I joined FBLA, though, I found myself becoming more outgoing and engaging. The desire to be speaking to a room of people is still there, but now it doesn't stop me from doing it. The lesson I've learned from FBLA is that you keep yourself confined from the opportunities around you. After I realized this, I became a chapter officer and the secretary of PA FBLA Region 21. Now I want to speak about our team of year packages. Ms. Thompson and I started these back around March, and it's something I hold very close to my heart. Thank you to everyone who has supported our packages and donated. If you're able to, any donations are appreciated. These packages are going to St. Luke's and LPHN adult and pediatric cancer patients. Finally, thank you to my parents and sister for always supporting me and driving me to this constantly. Thank you, Mrs. Thompson, for always supporting and believing in me. Thank you to all of our seniors and everything you've done for our chapter. Thank you, John, for being such a great president. I'm so grateful to have had the chance to work with you all. Good luck in the future. And finally, thank you to the 2024-2025 officers team. I'm so proud of what we accomplished this year. Thank you.
Thank you, JT FBLA, for letting me serve as your FBLA social media coordinator. I couldn't have done it without Ms. Thompson telling me what to post. And even then, I rarely posted. I'm glad John forced me into joining last week, because without him, I truly would have never gone. Like, never in a million years. Because I've overheard someone call it a quote-unquote cult. They know who they are. I want to thank the person that supported me the most. Can we get Alexis Mossfeller?
Yeah, Monica.
Got it, Monica.
Thank you for being my best friend through everything. Even the drama. It was bad. And she even supported me when I told her I was running for an FBLA officer position last year. She's been the first person I thought of team, I wish you the best of luck putting up with Miss Thompson and her constantly telling you to check your email, which you definitely should do. There's a good chance she's right, and it might just be a little bit important. Learned it the hard way. And now, I'd like to introduce Andy. Hi, my name is Angela Cooley, and I'm currently our FBLA chapter historian for the 2024-2025 school year. I'm incredibly grateful for all of the opportunities FBLA has given me as an officer, but most importantly, I'm grateful to have been given the chance to get closer to my fellow officers. For my speech, I would like to thank the officer team for making this year so special. John, just know we see your hard work and dedication to FBLA and to the officer team. We will miss you so much when you graduate. You are such an inspiration. We won't forget you. To Brandon and Hannah, we were never close, but I still noticed your vibrant personalities that were always fun to be around. I wish you both the best in college, and I know you're both going to do great things. Mara, I'm so proud of you for making it to nationals for public speaking. I never doubted you for a minute. You're a wonderful speaker, and I can tell you put your all into making your speech. You deserve it. To Gabby and Caleb, you are some of the hardest workers I know. I deeply appreciate everything both of you do, and I look up to you both. To Monica, it was fun working side by side with you for the social media posts. I wish you the best of luck in college. We will all remember you. To Ariana, Nolani, Sophie, and Leah, I grew up with all of you, and I wouldn't change that for the world. Thank you for always supporting me through everything. It means more than you all know. And of course, Mrs. Thompson. I seriously don't know how you do it. Like seriously, none of us do. You're a mom, teacher, advisor, and student all at once. You do so much for us, which is why we love you. Lastly, I want to thank my mom and dad for always supporting me, even when times are tough. Thank you all for listening, and thank you for your time here tonight.
Hello everyone, my name's Ariana. I hope all of our members had a wonderful FBLA season this year and everyone has enjoyed this evening with us. This year has been more than just meetings, competitions, and deadlines to me. It's been a year of growth, challenges, and discovering confidence I didn't know I had. When I first joined FBLA, I didn't really expect to go this far. I thought I'd try something new and see where it went. But the more I got involved, the more I realized how passionate I was about leadership, business, and this organization. From being elected chapter reporter to being Region 21 vice president, placing first at regionals and even 12th at states this year. It's been a journey that pushed me out of my comfort zone, and I'm so grateful with it. There were moments I felt overwhelmed or unsure, but I kept going because I had people who believed in me. Mrs. Thompson, thank you for being more than just an advisor to me. You've been my coach and cheerleader. You believed in me before I believed in myself. I'm so lucky to be a part of what you built here at JT. To my JT officers, seniors, I'm so glad I met all of you, and I am beyond grateful for that. And you've all inspired me so much to be a better person, and I'm so glad that you guys have influenced me both in my FBLA journey and in my personal life. You are all wonderful people, and I hope to see you guys do amazing things in the future. To the rest of my JT officer team, you've made this year unforgettable, and I already know we're building something incredible. I can't wait to see where it takes us. To my regional officer team, our year is just beginning, and I already know we're building something incredible, and I can't wait to see what happens next. To my parents, thank you for being the constant in the chaos. You've supported every dream I've had, no matter how big, and reminded me that hard work always pays off. I really hope I've made you guys proud. And to Thane, thank you for being
long after you walk across the graduation stage. And I want to give a special thanks to John. You've inspired me in ways I cannot fully put into words. Watching you lead and push through every challenge gave me the courage to grow as a leader, whether it was running for chapter treasurer or stepping up to be Region 21 treasurer. You were always there when I needed something, and I thank you for that. Saying goodbye isn't easy, but I know that you guys are heading off to do amazing things. You may be leaving the school, but you'll always be a part of Jim Thorpe FBLA. I'll miss you more than words can say, and thank you for everything. Never forget the impact that you've made. And I'd like to call up Gabriella.
Being given the opportunity to serve Jim Thorpe as your future business leaders of the year at Chapter Region Secretary is a privilege that has enriched my life and high school experience, for which I thank all of you, members, advisors, and contemporary officers at the high school, LB Morris, and Pinkerton Elementary. Not only did you all give me this opportunity, but you made the experience enjoyable and advantageous via your good spirits and hard work. Throughout my term, I have gained a more depth understanding of FBLA, networking, business and parliamentary procedure, teamwork, and meeting expectations, all of which we look forward to me going forward. I know being here tonight means you all have loved this space FBLA is worth remembering, for which you owe yourself a thank as well. Because FBLA provides noble opportunities for personal and professional growth, but you only reap the benefits you take the chance to accept and make the most of here as well as in life. This lesson is most valuable I have to take away from my experience with the Jim Thorpe Future Business Leaders of America, and I hope it resonates with you as well. Thank you, and I hope to serve you well next year. Now on to your senior secretary, and Laura. I want to start my officer speech by thanking Ms. Thompson. Freshman year, I had zero interest in joining FBLA. I had no idea what it was and what it was about. I just thought it was some sort of club that always had to fundraise and had to take a bunch of tests. Then sophomore year came around, and Ms. Thompson hunted me down and convinced me to join. I am so grateful and glad that she did. I never thought I would be an officer of any club or public speak in front of larger crowds, but here I am at the end of my senior year doing both because Ms. Thompson believed that I could do it. FBLA opened up a whole new world of opportunities for me. The workshops and events I was able to attend taught me many valuable lessons and skills that I use in everyday life. In the last 3 years, I was able to build on my communication, networking, and social skills. This organization has shown me that it's never too early to start planning for your next step in life. I've experienced so many valuable things from FBLA that I will never forget. It has helped me meet and become closer with some of the best people I've ever met. My time with FBLA will always hold a special place in my heart. It's helped me form friendships with people from all different grades and schools, especially within our own chapter. I formed amazing bonds with people I normally would have not even had the chance to meet. I want to do a special shout out to John. I'm so blessed to have you, not only as an officer, but as a very close friend this year. John, you are so wonderful and such a special person in my life. Thank you for always listening to me, keeping me sane, and being such a great president and guide. Thank you for all that you've done for this chapter. We couldn't have done it without you. I am so grateful to be a part of this office. I am so grateful to be a part of this officer team this year. Thank you for all the memories we got to have together, from getting through all the meetings to having the blessed conferences. I will miss you all. I want to do a special shout out to my mom and my family. Being here would not be possible without you guys. Thank you, Jim, from FBLA. I wish you all the best of luck for the next year. I would like to call John.
My freshman year of high school, Ms. Thompson urged me to join FBLA after I dropped her class because she saw something in me I had yet to discover. Unfortunately, I didn't listen to her before I finally joined my sophomore year of high school. The moment I saw my name on the screen at regionals, I knew that I saw a future in FBLA. I had achieved first place in cybersecurity my first ever year in this organization. It felt unreal. I had never felt like I did in that moment, but when states finally came around, I had not placed. Nobody from Jim Thorpe did. I vividly remember going back to the hotel that night and sitting down with Miss Thompson and a few of my friends at a table in the lobby. Anna was actually one of those people, which I actually have a photo of that I could show anybody that wants to see later. We all expressed how fun it actually was, but how disappointed we were that nobody placed. Of course, Miss Thompson and her huge ego that we know well pulled an "I told you so." Just a disclaimer, I'm not being mean, I promise she deserves it. She also said that if we were disappointed, we should run for office and help her make a change. That night, I thought about it and I had my mind set. I was gonna fix the biggest problem I personally had with Jim Thorpe FBLA, the communication. For new members, it was very confusing to understand what was going on or what needed to be done. I was gonna use my experience from actively posting on social media platforms to benefit Jim Thorpe Area High School FBLA. When election began, I worked hard on my campaign and it worked. I became the historian of our chapter. Through my time as historian, I have 3 goals. Increase overall chapter membership, have at least one person qualify at states, and increase member engagement as a whole. I more than accomplished all 3 of these goals. We almost doubled our chapter membership in a year. We had 3 high school kids qualify at states, and all members were extremely active in community service, social events, and stated that they felt very informed of what was happening within our chapter. My work didn't stop there. I increased my goals and expectations even more for the following year when I was elected president of our chapter. But I didn't just want to make JTHS FBLA amazing, I wanted to make our entire region amazing. So I went right back to the drawing board where I was elected as region president. I'll be honest, I think my competitor was a little more qualified than me. They were already a regional officer. I knew this and I prepared for it. I knew it wasn't going to be an easy fight, so I wanted to show the fight within me. I wanted to show that when I declare a goal, I get it done. No matter how difficult the goal or how abnormal the task may seem, this is what got me the position. In my speech, I took the stage by storm. I made that room hear my voice and see me. I tried to rip them out of their daydreams that I'm sure many of you are in right now, and speak to them as a real person with determination, not someone looking to add to their college resume. Over the course of the last 3 years, I, along with this chapter, have grown tremendously. My entire life plans have shifted, and I am now fully happy with the direction of my life. FBLA has prepared me for things I have never imagined, gave me connections I will never forget, and overall made me a more open-minded individual. I am now on a path I would have never been on without the guidance of Ms. Thompson and FBLA. Future Business Leaders of America is the greatest career readiness organization you can find, but you don't have to take my word for it. Examine my life and see it for yourself. On Thursday, I attended the Pocono Mountain Visitor Bureau Tourism Day Summit at Kalahari as a student ambassador. While there, I met and talked to a few members of the East Stroudsburg University administration team. For those of you who don't know, that is the school I am attending in the fall. The conversation started all because Ms. Pasapak of the Economic Development and Entrepreneurship Department was impressed I decided to wear a full suit to an event like this. We continued talking and she brought over her colleagues from other departments. She stated that she felt like after the coronavirus pandemic, she feels like nobody puts in effort to impress and be their best selves anymore. For example, nobody puts on full dress attire to events like that. This made me reflect on my life, more specifically the last 4 years of it. Everyone has always asked me how I do everything I do and why I take the initiative to do it. I had never been able to fully explain how I was feeling, and I wasn't fully sure. But reflecting over the last 4 years, here's the full, unaltered truth. I don't think my mother, Christina Duffy, has had a single day of rest in her entire life. She is one of the hardest working and strongest women you will ever meet. She is always thinking about how she appears to others and strives to be her best. She's the type of person person to show you 3 outfits she likes on Amazon, and then try on 6 different outfits in front of you and make you look at them. 15 minutes before you need to leave. She has not missed a single one of my FBLA events the entire 4 years. She has not missed a single theater show all 4 years. She has not missed a single choir concert all 4 years. And she is continuing the cycle and attending this year's Jim Thorpe Area High School awards ceremony, making it also the 4th one she has not missed. If she can attend this much, she must have a ton of free time, right? Not even close. She just cares so much that she sacrifices everything to be there for her children. If she gives you her word, she means it and she won't back down. If she sees you're upset, she'll do everything she physically can to make you feel better. This is why I always try so hard to be my best. It would be unjust to have such an amazing mother and not work hard just like she taught you. I know this my mom is a hero bit sounds really corny and all of you just want to go home, so I'll make a lesson out of it. When I was younger, I never fully understood or appreciated my mother the way she deserved. That is my only regret in life. I have never been more proud of someone other than her. I've watched her buy a home on her own, buy a new car, become management of her department, and save the company she works for from crisis numerous times. And also get recognition from the executives of her company because of things like that. She's found herself in many holes because of life, but she's dug herself out of every single one. For the longest time, my mother thought I was embarrassed of her because she's not wealthy, she's a single mother, and she didn't have the opportunity to get a college degree like I did. But this is actually why I'm so proud. I've got to watch her grow and grow alongside with her. Nobody held her hand and led her through life. She had to work for everything she has. She is an authentic, self-made woman who is so unapologetically her, you can't stop smiling every time you see her. Every email I've gotten to proofread, every call I've overheard while sitting on her couch, every promotion and every overall accomplishment she has makes me unbelievably proud and inspires me to work even harder. The point I'm trying to make is make sure you cherish and appreciate your mother. I know all of you middle and high schoolers in the audience, this sounds redundant and insignificant, but trust me, it really matters. Set time aside to really pay attention to what they do for work and how they do it. Ask your mom about her childhood. Ask for photos of her childhood home. As you get older, you'll realize that your parents are the only people in your life that you can always trust and will always have your best interests at heart. Make that bond especially strong while you're young. It is a joke in my family that I'm exactly like my mother, but I couldn't be happier with that outcome. I want to be self-made and work tirelessly hard just like her. Everything she's gone through in the last 2 months is horrific, but she showed her strength and bounced right back. To say 2025, let alone April, has been the worst moment of my life would be a gross understatement. I was left with nothing and have never felt as empty as I did on that day. But the service of this community, that reminded me of why I joined FBLA in the first place, and it made me feel whole again. When I was pulled from class by Mr. Osisko and found out what had happened, there were only a group of 5 or 6 friends who saw me at my locker and I had told what had happened. Only 5 people. When I arrived home and found my mother, I had received a text from my best friend Isaac wondering why I wasn't in pre-calculus. Osisko's not here, so that won't be an issue. I had told him what had happened then, and that was only the 6th person I had told about what had occurred. Within 30 minutes of me texting Isaac, I had received over 60 messages of people checking in on me and offering support. After 2 hours, I had over 250 messages. Over 100 people joined together to help me try and find my cats by reposting my poster and searching around my house. The support was so unreal, it took me over 72 hours to be able to respond to and thank everyone who reached out to me. Even now, I still feel like I owe a huge thanks to a bunch of people, so here it is. The unbelievable assistance brought light to the darkest moment of mine and my family's life. This is what I love about FBLA and Jim Thorpe as a whole. You'll never find a community of thoughtful, intelligent, and unique people like this. Throughout my high school career, we've had some devastating events, and every time this community is right there to serve and catch you when you fall. This has been and will continue to be my favorite part of FBLA. People like Ms. Thompson, Ms. Danziza, and Ms. Colombo, whom I've met through FBLA, are incredibly kind and courageous people who I would have never interacted with without FBLA. Especially Ms. Thompson. She's more than an advisor to me, she's family now. She's been there for me this entire year with all of the tricky situations I've experienced, as many of you know. This entire officer team is my family, especially Monica Starzinska, my ginger twin. FBLA has built a community and network whom I am now very close with. Every time I talk about FBLA, I bring up the networking and community you build. Like Mara said in her statement speech, building your networking toolbox just by holding out your hand and saying, "Hi, my name is Jonathan Duffy. What's yours?" Thank you.
Keep in mind that pretty much every single one of those officers, when I told them they had to get up in front of people and talk, said, "You're crazy." And that was all coordinated by them. So as you can see, FBLA makes a true difference in everyone's life. And I'm so glad that our 7th and 8th graders have the chance to start that when they're as young as they are and build all the way through high school. So, we are now going to move into our new officers. At this time, I need the current high school and middle school officers to please come forward. They have been driving me nuts to find out who the new officers are, and I'm sure they can all attest to the fact that I have the best blank face, and I don't tell them anything, and they have no idea. Yeah, okay. So when I call your name, the new officers will come up and stand, especially LB and PK. High school will be a little difficult because we have a lot of repeat officers, so they can't exactly stand behind and in front of others. So I'm going to start with LB first. Your 2025-2026 LB Morris Treasurer is Kaylee Dare. Officers, Community Service and Fundraising, Gianna Lee. Treasurer, Emma Sarah. Secretary, Casey Oliver. Vice President, Carmen Carmona. Senior Vice President, Mara Alaska. Senior Secretary, Gabriela Serra. Junior Secretary, Angela Tooley. Historian, Sophie Durange. Community Service Coordinator, Haley Alaska. Fundraising Coordinator, Logan O'Shora. Your website coordinator is Ethan McDermott. Social media coordinator, Tobias Garner. Treasurer, Lena Casada. And 2025-2026 President, Kayla Candy. To say that it was a close vote it was Junior Vice President is Milani Sepulveda. That's what we know. Sorry. The two who've been dying the most, probably. There you go. Okay. All right, you have all been elected respective officers of the Jim Thorpe Area High School, L.B. Morris Middle School, and Penn Middle School chapters of FBLA. It will be your responsibility to fulfill each of the responsibilities and obligations in each of your officer duties to support your fellow FBLA members and advisors. Do you accept this responsibility? If so, answer, we do. We do. Please raise your right hand and repeat after me. I, as an officer of the Jim Thorpe Area School District chapter of FBLA, do solemnly promise that I will fulfill the responsibilities of my office to the best of my ability, and that I shall carry them out in accordance with the bylaws of FBLA. In your presence, I now declare you officially installed as officers of the Jim Thorpe Area High School, L.B. Morris Middle School, and Penn Middle School